Hey, 8th grade students, Professor Blockinger here. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be talking about Collin's project. And today it's going to be two topics we're covering. We are covering the Civil War again, and we're talking about two characters from the Civil War. And this topic considers after Civil War, the Reconstruction. My two characters are a poor white farmer from Georgia. Second character is a female teacher from Massachusetts. And I hope you like my video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Onto the video. Poor white farmer from Georgia. Positives and negatives. The negative, the 13th Amendment is a negative for him. Is a negative because me being a poor farmer, and all those slaves that I did have don't work for me anymore because they are free, and we can't do that because it's illegal, which is fun for me. And then the 14th Amendment is a negative because African Americans now have the right to be free Americans, and they shouldn't because they are a different color and they come from a different country. And this doesn't mean to be racist or anything, guys. This is going to be my point of view as the poor white farmer. So if you take this offensive, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you. The 15th Amendment is a negative because African Americans should not vote because they are property, and they will just go and vote for the Northerners, and it's not going to be good for the country. So, and when I say they were property, back in the Dred Scott case, they said that African Americans or blacks, or they are referred to, are property, not human beings. So then we go to Lincoln's 10% plan. It is a positive because it gets us back into the country faster. Lincoln's assassin was a positive because he is the one who abolished slavery in the first place. So without him going around going to the whole country, now Southern people that want to get in office can go in office, can try to be in office and get what the South wants. The occupation of the South by the military is a negative because it meant that there would be more people that would stop you if you were to try doing something illegal, which is not a good thing at all. The KKK was a very positive thing for us because it would scare African Americans into hiding, and then because we would burn down schools and churches and their homes and kill them because they don't deserve to be people. They should deserve to be property. The Black Code is a positive thing because then they have to fall under our command and do what we say, and they can't do nothing about it. Carpetbaggers is a negative thing because it is more people that come to the South that are trying to help the African Americans to them have freedom, and if there's no one working in the fields, it brings down our economy. So scalawags is just our Southerners being traitors. Darn them traitors! The Freemen's Bureau is is Southerners supporting the African Americans, which is a very bad thing. It is a negative. Sharecropping is a positive thing because it's paradise for us because then we have African Americans working in our fields, so we're getting that money, 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 and plus you can raise the stuff, then they can't afford it and they're in debt to you, and you get more money, money, money. And then the election of Grant, of President Grant, he was a general that fought for slave freedom, and so he's gonna try to get more freedom for the slaves, which is not a good thing. It's a very bad thing. So that's all for Poor White Farmer. If you have a name for these characters, let me know in the comments below too. Oh, we're talking about female teachers. Oh, sorry. We still have to talk about the composition um, of 1877. It's positive because it got us in the country and it got the army out of the South, which is a good thing. The now we're going to talk about the 13th Amendment for the female teacher. It is a positive because it gave slaves freedom. It gave slaves the freedom to do what they want, and so it gave them freedom so they could do what they want now. The 14th Amendment was a positive because anyone born in this very great country has rights. And when I say things like this, it's not me talking, it's me thinking, what would the teacher of this time period say? What I'm just taking a personality of them. So if you don't like this, please do not unsubscribe or put a dislike to this video. Just tell me in the comments below and I will try to make it better next time. Thank you. 15th Amendment, though, everyone is a positive because everyone should have right to vote. So they should have the right to vote because they should get the right to vote because they should pick who they think is best for this country. Not just because they're white, they're black. They can be any race, any color, anything. They just need to do something good for this country. The 10% plan was a positive because it got the South back into our country. So we were one big, happy country again. And so we were one to go. We were one big happy family again, basically. The Lincoln's 10% plan is a positive. It got wait. I just talked about that. Sorry, guys. Lincoln's assassination is a negative because he's the one who got rid of slavery, and he's the person who should have the respect because he's the person who got rid of slavery. It's a very sad thing that he died. On that note, next thing is military occupation of the South. It's a positive because it would make the South not do things so they could scare off the African Americans, and they can't do illegal things. Don't do anything illegal, kids. Okay. The KKK is a very, very bad thing. It still goes around. The KKK, though, stands for the Ku Klux Klan. Sorry, I didn't say that last time, but you hear it now. It's a negative because it made the African Americans feel scared and didn't want to do anything with the outside world, and they would burn down churches, buildings, anything important to the African Americans. The Black Code is a negative because it was unfair. When I mean it's unfair, it would make the slaves, not slaves, sorry. Basically made African Americans, free people in this country, slaves again, which is a very bad thing. Then next is carpetbaggers. It helped bring help to the African Americans because they were they were doctors, teachers, things like that, and it helped them. Scalawags was a negative because it was people from north coming to the south, and so they would change. So they were hoping slavery would be legal again, but people can have their own opinion. Doesn't mean it's going to change the fact of what it is. Next is Freedmen's Bureau. It is positive because it helped African Americans be free. Uh, sharecropping was negative because it was a way there was slavery, which is very bad. The uh, U.S. Grant, USC's Grant, is positive because he fought for slaves' freedom, and that's a good thing he was elected president. Um, and the composition uh, of 1877, it was negative because it gave the South the rights that they should not have yet. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.